Okay, we're just at number 44 Commodore Drive. I'm actually at the moment just at this downpipe at the front right hand corner of the house where the water's been showing. I don't know if you can see it in those holes down there. Obviously you're aware of where it's showing anyway, you showed me. So I'll pop the camera down there and we'll see if we can see anything down there where the water's getting out or leaking. Okay, so this is just where the little offset two bends are at the base of the downpipe, so just going sort of underground right here. Those joints all look intact, and then there'll be an elbow just here somewhere. Yep, here we go. So this is the T-piece that's actually in the pothole that we've got at the bottom. I might pop some skids on the camera, see if we can lift it up out of this water. Gotta see a bit more. Okay, actually that joint looks a bit sus right there. So we see sort of top of the ring on the joint there. Sort of that bit that's very top of the picture now. That's a crack in the pipe right there. Yeah, definitely that's a crack. You can see sort of the full thickness of the pipe wall. So that'll be where that water's leaking from. But I will just grab those skids and see if we can pop the camera up out of the water at the bottom and get a good look at it. Yeah, so that pipe all looks intact. It must be just that joint at the bottom on the elbow that's leaking. So I'm not sure which way the camera's going to go now when we hit this T-piece. It's a bit of a gamble. Left would be going towards the tank, and turning right would be heading sort of towards the front of the house. I'm assuming we'll go round and pick up the other downpipes from the front. We'll see which way we end up going here. If at all. Righto. So I think we went right, which will be going towards the front of the house. And this looks like we're into new pipe here, so it's quite clean. So yeah, this will be the bit that Paul's already replaced for you. You can see it's all nice and white there. There's no dirt or silt or no tide marks on them. Oh, there is here. Okay, so he must have just cut a T into there, did he? Let's see where we end. Now that joint there almost, are there a few little tree roots at the top probably? So for tree roots to be getting in, you can see they're only very fine sort of little hair roots, they might even just be grass roots, but for those to be getting in, the pipe must be leaking. When the pipe leaks a bit of water, obviously the roots grow towards that moisture and get in the pipe. So I might go get a quick locate on that and see exactly where it is. Okay, so I've just located that out, put a big pink cross on the ground so you can't miss it. I'll show you when I pull the camera back out exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure they're roots there that are just starting to get in. Only real fine, but be worth digging down. It's only 250mm deep, so it'll be worth digging down and checking that joint out too. So you can see as well it's not pushed fully home. If it was pushed all the way in, it would just look like almost like a pencil line around the pipe. You can see it's actually quite open there. What's that? There must be an end cap there. That would be roughly, I don't know, 20 metres away. It looks like an end cap. Strange. Yeah, so that's the one we thought looks a bit sus, but so if that pipe doesn't go anywhere, just goes to the end cap, might be as well just to dig down there and put the cap there instead of the other 10 metres further down or wherever it is. That's where that T-piece was. Can't really get a good look at it now, so we've stirred the water up, but should be all good. I think that's the bit Paul's just recently done for you. We'll see if we can go the other way. I don't know if we can. Same way again. Okay, well we'll move along to the next downpipe from here and check the rest of it out. That's that crack again at the elbow at the bottom. So the bit where I'm looking where the crack is the bit that's just behind the time and date stamp there now. Yeah, that's definitely a fair crack there. Okay, so now we're just at the next downpipe along on the run, one just inside the gate here, sort of midway along the right hand side of the house. So just heading straight down at the moment, and again this is the little offset bend just above the slab level, so going into the ground right here. That all looks in pretty good order. Again, that joint's not quite pushed fully home, this one just here, but we can see it's got a lot of glue all the way around there. I'm pretty sure that'll be sealed okay. So we're going to hit another T-piece here like we did before, take a punt on whether we're going to go right or left. Right, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be heading just back down to that downpipe we just came from, so we'll soon see. So this will be the T for the downpipe that we just went down before. So yeah, we've already been through this from there on out. just keep going the same way every time, so I'll go back over to the next one. Righto, so now we're at the back right hand corner, again just working all the way along. So this is about ground level just here. There's certainly plenty of glue on that one. No obvious defects there. We're actually into water there as well, so it's always a good indication that this pipe's watertight when we're full to the brim of water. Obviously it's not leaking, otherwise it'd be empty. No idea which way that went. Could be right, could be left. Could be possible that you've got a slight leak in the water pipes from your pump as well. While I've been here, I've heard that pump kick in a couple of times, obviously with nobody home, unless there's a washing machine on maybe, but there could be a bit of a water leak there somewhere. If that pump kicks in and out just sort of randomly every now and again, that would indicate a leak. Nothing to do with your stormwater pipes obviously, but just something I've noticed while I've been here. Too many, we're not going to get round there, but I'll just go get a quick locate and see exactly which way we went when we hit that first tee. Okay, so that elbow's at the back left hand corner of the house, right under my mate that's sat over there tied up to the back corner post. We're not going to see much on the way back now with it being full of water all the way. Obviously you see we've stirred it up, so I won't even bother recording on the way back. But yeah, with the pipe being full of water is always a good sign. You know it's not leaking if it's holding water. Right, now we're at the rear and centre, just above these two aircon units here. So we've already come from by your hose pipe, and that last run actually came straight along under here, right under old mate's arse over there, is where we finished up. So with this one, we should only need to just go around the elbow and to the T-piece. Obviously we've already passed and had a look at the pipe either way from the T. So Again, this is just ground level right here. Elbow at the bottom all looks good. Again, can't really see much now because we must have stirred this water up as we went past, but that's actually hitting the tee right there. But clearly it's watertight, so no dramas there. Okay, so now on the left hand side of the house, just sort of near the front corner of the patio area, this downpipe actually does, it's quite obvious there where the slab, the little mow strip's moved away from the house. It has pulled that, where we've got the little offset bends on every downpipe, it has pulled that, which looks like it will be leaking too, so that's going to need fixing up. I just had a sort of a bit of a pull on the downpipe. There is a lot of movement in that joint, so it'll be leaking for sure. But that should be plainly obvious. It's above ground level as well, so it's actually this joint here. So this is into the underground. Again, all looks good, all intact, and holding water too, perfect. So just that joint above ground level here. So hitting something there. I don't know whether it's a T or whether it's just an elbow, but the camera doesn't want to go round. But as I say, when she's full of water, we know we're pretty safe. Alright, so now we're at the pipe that's just to the left of the doorway. Ground level's about here. Okay, so that looks like a T-piece there. See if we can get around it. Doesn't want to go around. Okay, so now the lucky lass is the one that's to the right hand side of the entrance door just here. bottom. Okay, that joint looks a little bit open too, but it's holding water. Just not quite pushed fully home just there. Could be a little bit suspect. Oh yeah, now she's full, so probably good. Now I just caught a glimpse of, and we'll see it again, there's a junction there off to the left side of the pipe, so I'm assuming that's going to be the one that comes from the pipe on the other side of the door. An elbow there. Again, can't get round it, it's one elbow too many, but 100% full of water there, so all good. So really the only suspect areas are the elbow at the base of the first downpipe we're in. There's the little joint that's about 5-6 meters away from there that had those little fine hair roots coming in through it, which then only leads onto a blanked end, so probably be as well to dig down there and put the cap on that dodgy joint, or cut that out and put a joint there. And the pipe at the on the end of the patio area, left hand side of the house, is that little fitting that's actually above ground level, so that should be a fairly easy fix. But that'd be the three points that we need to get fixed up. So we'll work out a costing on that lot for you and obviously send it through. You'll get it with a copy of this footage.